Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's May to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play action, May. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Made a throw it. Setting up the running back screen. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. He rolls to his right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First down, here's Lamar. Pass it down close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Edwards has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's May. He'll get it completed to Travion Henderson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air on 1st down. May. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down, Patriots.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Out of the pistol, Henderson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's May. He's got it. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots break the tie here in the first. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now Corey Gallis on to send it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Lamar out of the pistol. Fires right away, but incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's a design run. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We'll be back to Baltimore in just a bit. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They start out with a 3rd and 9. Third and long, they're going to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. Complete out to the right side. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Lamar throwing again. Caught quickly on the slant. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Jackson yet again. Headed out right. He can run it. He has room past the 25. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Play fake, Jackson. Buying some time right. And he's got it! That's a layup for it for touchdown! The Ravens can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Fields this one at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Henderson on second down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Crazy. What's up? 5.
3rd and 1. Here's May. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now May on 4th down. That one complete to St. Brown. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Crazy.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
What's up? Crazy. 5.
Again, it's May. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, for a really big loss.
Following the sack, they need a big chunky yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Well, for more than a couple of first downs away, it is 2nd and quite a bit after that sack. Here's the pistol snap to May. Rolling out to his left. Firing it deep, left side. He lays out for it and makes the catch. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Borregales on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He puts some juice on a deep throw. They connect on the deep shot. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The extra point is up and through by a loop. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. May on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was searching for Kyle Williams that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage. Versus zone, it's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
And this is taken ahead to the 37. Brandon Jones up for the stop. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air on 3rd and long. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. They could try for some points going into the break. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Borregales connects, and they've taken back the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. First down throw for Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. He's on target, Watkins. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
That's a screen play to Edwards. Room inside the 10. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
This is one of those times, Kate, where special teams have a chance to be special. Right? The opponent goes down and scores a touchdown, and you just know you've got to respond and quell some of the momentum in the building. A return like that, oh, it's off to a great start.
First down, May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He was crazy.
First down throw for May. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. There's a dive up the middle. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
What's up? Crazy.
He's back to throw. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots grab the lead on their first series of the half. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots push their lead to 3. Now Borregales on to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
No, we changed it.
First down, here's Lamar. It's in the hands of Edwards. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Now a give to Edwards, running left. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Gets his tight end on the corner route. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Connecting on the slant. Has some room to work. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a third-quarter lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Now 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 coming up here. Here's made in the air. It's his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Counter play. It's Henderson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Crazy, crazy. Yes, sir. Crazy, crazy.
Throwing is May. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
May now on 3rd down. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It's Henderson on the give. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Gain of 4 is now 2nd and 6.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Man in motion, out of the slot. On play action, here's May. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kid, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Okay, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11. May off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. It is caught left side. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Made out a throw on 3rd. Oh, finds his running back, Henderson. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. He's keeping it. He's going for it. Loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. To throw, here's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Patriots 1st down. A gain of 15.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, he lost the football. The Ravens pick it up. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start the drive with Edwards. Going to take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Sticking with Edwards here. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Patriots into the dime, 3rd down. Looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going to pass it here. And they got there in time. He's taken down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
It's now 3rd and 12.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Hey, middle. 180. Sit up. Hey, Ozzie. Sit up. 180. That's up.
Back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All set now. 1st and 10.
You change it. Switch. 180. Sit hard. 180. Sit up.
Running behind center with Edwards. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
180. Sit up.
On the ground, it's Edwards again. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
It's hot. 180. It's hot. Sit hot.
Trying it left side with Edwards. And this is going to be shy of that 1st, but not by much. It's 4th and short.
He's brought down by Jabril Peppers. An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Good game, bro.
So it ends This is a win for the Ravens. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.